Winners don't use drugs.
Happy Saturday. Adam, Tommy, Vinny. Thank you guys for joining me for a discussion about Incest, the movie. I mean, no, wait. Flowers in the Attic from 1987.
Wait, was that
very,
from a brother and sister?
Yeah, very, very fucked up movie. That was the little boy when they took him outside and buried him.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. What a friggin'... This movie is a lot more messed up than ever, because I had just seen the end of this. I remember seeing, like, maybe the last 10 minutes of this movie when I was a kid, and even that was pretty messed up, but seeing everything else unfold for the entirety of this movie was pretty freaking disturbing.
You know what I would like to add into this? So a lot of these people, they always talk about like all these different horror channels like Chill and all these other ones. Man, I'll tell you what, apparently all you need to do is watch Lifetime to get some really freaking hardcore, horror shit.
This movie 100% had the freaking quality of a Lifetime or A&E, one of those sorts of
Lifetime original.
I mean,
what's up, RR? How you doing?
What up, RR?
Thanks for stopping in, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, because it has like the opening. We see the father of this family. He's getting really creepy with the eldest daughter, if you ask me.
Oh, well, compared to everything else, that was the least creepy.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. I think it set the stage for the film and the whole family of Inception.
They're like, if you think this is fucked up, buckle in, because
we're join our family too.
I'd like to run the other way out.
No, I don't ever want to be near one of those family gatherings, because the more the details unfold, the more fucked up it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Christy Swanson. Let your babies grow up around.
Christy Swanson is like the biggest star of this movie. Everyone else, I don't remember, other than the grandmother, who you said she was the same woman who played Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yep.
The same woman. Yeah. Okay.
She has the same charm in this movie.
Oh man, she's a mega bitch in this movie.
What are you talking about? She was 10 times more personable as Nurse Ratched.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, because there was quite a few moments in that where she actually acted like she cared about the patients.
Yeah, acted like
yeah. This woman was just a stone cold bitch.
Oh man, yeah.
Let me tell you, you got about as much compassion out of her in this movie as you would a Democrat at one of those DNC conventions.
This is true. I saw a great meme, by the way. It has Trump going, "I love air," and then underneath is a Democrat with a plastic bag over their head going, "No."
So I don't recall seeing anyone else other than those two in anything, because I don't recognize the mother. The mother, by the way, the mother in this movie is one of the big. Like, her and the grandmother are really fighting it out for a piece of shit of the movie. Yeah. They're really trying to get that fucking title for biggest scumbag.
Yeah, they want 17 slashes, slashers.
Yeah,
17 of
they
them
wanted her to be
uncle fucker.
Yeah, they kind of did that twist thing where you're kind of sympathetic towards her in the beginning.
For 5 seconds, and then you see what she does to the kids.
Dude, I'm sorry. As you get through the course of this movie and some of the shit that the mother was doing towards the end of the movie, I'm sorry, man. She almost made the grandmother look like a saint.
Oh yeah, I agree.
For real.
Yep.
For real.
She just wanted to beat the shit out of people. As we get into it.
Well, wait,
when the grandma picked the boy up by his
head. My God. It was the girl. It was the girl. She slapped the boy in the face. If anyone remembers the great Khali, the wrestler, he did this move, the vice grip, because this motherfucker was over 7 feet tall. So he would palm the side of someone's skull with both his hands and lift them off the fucking ground.
Wait a minute. Somebody before him did
Crush.
Like
Crush.
Kane did it too. In a
few matches
where he had the claw.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, I remember Crush used to do it, but he would do it from the floor when the guy was seated.
Yeah.
So
But
tell
she
me, when
did-
the grandmother, when no one
She did it Kali style, lifting her off the fucking ground.
doing the cane thing, wouldn't it have made more sense if the grandma would have came in and lifted her arms up down in the fire where it came out of the bedposts?
I was thinking.
Honestly, every time the grandma walked in the room, you should hear you could hear the cane music in the background.
You're not wrong.
She storms in the room and mean mugs all the little kids every time she makes an appearance.
It just dawned on me with all this
down your spine. You're just like.
With all this correlation of wrestling talk, where the fuck is Trina at? She should have been here.
I think Trina would have got a kick out of this movie.
Oh, I think
Really?
she would have scored this.
I think she would have. I think she would have. Just the past few times I asked her on Saturdays, she's busy Saturdays, so
Yeah.
But I'll definitely suggest this movie to her. I don't know. I think she'd get a kick out of it. I don't know.
Just to her okay, look, since we've all watched it, like it ain't about us rewatching it. It's us watching it through her eyes when we hear her when she goes off on this shit. Like
I could hear her go, "Oh my god!"
And she's got that killer voice, so like it's just gonna be hilarious. Like I mean, like
the bathtub scenes would. I'm pretty sure those for fucking what the fuck.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried though, showing this to Trina, because next thing you know, since you only see her hands in all the toy videos, we'll just see her hands holding a Bible, and then we're all gonna have to start getting worried.
Well, like the grandmother. She's gonna hold the Bible like the grandmother does.
Yeah, we'll be hearing about her husband fucking. What the fuck did you make her watch, man? I got whipped last night. Like I was in an Indiana Jones movie. This isn't funny, guys. This is not funny.
This was not the S&M that I signed up for, man.
But all right, so the movie starts out real nice, you know.
You have no clue what you son of a bitch. Like it starts and you're like, oh, you know, what the hell is this? This is like some Richie Rich shit, right? Richie Rich the kid, right?
Fucking like, father knows best or some shit.
I was expecting Dick Van Dyke, not this bitch.
It's the grandmother. She's cocking back, ready to smack the little champagne.
It was a double whammy. Because when the sister was being picked up by the ears and the hair,
she kicks the kid in the face. Because the kid bites her. The kid starts biting her leg.
She kills him for it. Bite me, red-headed son of a bitch.
You think you're the first toddler I ever kicked in the face? Come on.
There's 70 bodies in the backyard.
Oh man. That poor kid doesn't make it out of this. R.I.P. little fro kid. Little kid with the albino fro.
Yeah.
The whole
poor kid.
Well, that's the whole thing, Adam. You're saying the grandmother didn't do it.
No, it was the butler and the cookies.
Oh, it was the mother.
Well, we don't even know if the kid died or not. They could have buried him while he was still alive.
I told you what happened.
They showed a mother sprinkling the arsenic or whatever the hell it is on the freaking cookies.
Listen, this was the Rothschilds, and they had a banquet of 100 people. What do you think they did with that kid? They put him on a platter
for dessert.
Well, if that kid had some sort of disease he caught from that, like, would they really want to eat him?
I don't know. It depends which devil they're praying to.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care because I ain't eating humans. And if they are eating rats and shit, and then it's going to make them even sicker, is it going to make you sicker than eating the human in the first place?
I wouldn't be surprised if someone in this fucking family ate human meat before, especially the grandmother. Holy shit!
Yeah,
this grandmother. So anyway, yeah, we get the father knows best beginning. The kids hiding behind the couch. The kid's hiding behind the couch and popping up, "Hey, Daddy's home!" every time he walks through the door, all happy, blah, 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 blah. And then one day they're hiding behind the couch, but the cops are at the door with the bad news. Poor Dad died. So, well, let's get on a bus and fucking go. Let's go back to my family who hates me, is the fucking mother's bright idea. She really thought this out well.
What I don't get too, right? Like from the beginning, you get the aspect. Would you really think that man wouldn't have had her set up for life? Because I just really think, just from the opening, the way it opens, right?
Well, they didn't live in the they didn't
would have.
They didn't live in the castle, though. They didn't have to, we see they weren't that well off because they didn't live in the castle that the mom and dad lived in.
No. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if something happened to that dude, she was his whole life with those kids, so he was going to make sure they were taken care of, you know? More so than if they were rich.
Well, they also have a bridge in front of, they got this fucking tower bridge in front of their fucking, in front of their mansion. I like the way, the trek they had to take when they got off the bus. Anyways, while the bus ride there, the mother is explaining to the kids that she's out with the family and she's coming back groveling to them to get back in their good graces and get put in the will. So she's letting the kids know up front, like, you know, I'm just a whore for money.
You're on your own.
Yeah, basically.
She would have, like, you could have done, you know, put them up for adoption, maybe.
I don't know. Church.
Something. Yeah, putting them in a basket and leaving them on a church doorstep would have been more humane. These poor kids.
Yeah.
Like, the creepiness kind of runs in the family because these kids are sleeping in the beds together. Mm-hmm. Now, see, last week when I said I was going to watch this movie, Chris said something that there was incest between the brother and sister in the book. In this movie, it's just implied, and you make jokes about it. Mm-hmm. But in the book, Chris Fisk actually says it happens.
Oh, boy.
And I'm sure it did. I mean, you know, that's...
You think maybe there's some deleted scenes in the movie where they left it in?
Well, if I was the actor and Christy Swanson's
if
naked,
you were the brother,
if I was the brother and Christy Swanson is naked in that bathtub and he's legal, then yeah, there would have definitely been extra scenes.
You saw in The Horseman the thing I shared with Cena and what's her face, right? So yeah, that would definitely be the situation.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, I was asking the other guys if they'd see it. It's that stupid actress that Cena did that movie with. Well, supposedly he penetrated her in their sex scene.
The fat pig?
Yeah, the fat pig. What's her name?
My God.
Oh, Amy Schumer.
Yes, thank you. Her.
What's up, Soul Assassin? How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it doesn't happen in this. It's implied that, but in the book, Chris Fisk said that it does happen. They do fall for each other. But who knows? With this family, it's not even that they fell for each other. It could have already happened while the dad was still alive because the way that the dad, like, Gate comes into Christy Swanson's bedroom and is, like, showering her with gifts. Mm-hmm. And then the mother's standing there at the door looking jealous. You remember the jealous look on the mother's face?
Evil jealous look. Like, she's going to kill the kid because the dad's paying attention to the kid, right?
Grandma from the Donner Party.
I mean, last name Lannister.
But all right, so the kids aren't supposed to be known at all because the grandparents have cut the mother off. So grandma is laying down the law to these kids immediately, puts them in a room and locks them in there. Oh, she tells them, "Oh my God, like." Your abominations.
Your flipper kids.
Yeah. Saying that the mom married her uncle and had these kids. Like, we got no fucking, like, no insight to that in the beginning. So a mega bomb has been dropped on everybody here.
Within like 10 minutes of the movie.
So incest is still involved in the movie, even though they got it out between the brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the mother and the uncle.
She has, like, the horrible things she's saying. Oh my God. And then locks them in the room. So the kids are like, "Oh, what the fuck? We didn't sign up for this." And the mother's like, "All right, how many times I can't remember the amount of times the mother disappeared for lengths of time in this movie. So the mother just goes away sometimes. Yeah. The mother just goes away, and then the grandma comes in to play warden and, you know, be fucked up to every single one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. So,
yeah, she keeps coming back and tormenting them worse and worse. It's just, very bizarre.
She opens the door, brings them dinner, mean mugs all of them and then locks the door again.
And then locks them in like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, she's fucking evil personified, this one. So I guess their horrible attitudes drove the mother into the arms of their uncle, and they fell in love.
Keeping it in the family, like in the UK and shit.
Wait, the new one that the mother starts going with, that's another uncle?
Well, I don't know. Wouldn't the
Art?
grandmother would be upset about that, though? Because 17. All right. We also forgot about the 17 years and what 17 years gets you. It gets you 17 lashes.
Yeah, apparently.
And right in front of the fucking father, too. So the father.
Was that the fact she caught him humping 17 times? Like she got a lash each time. I was curious about that.
She said it was
specify, does it?
I think even when they were on the bus ride there, though, I think she even said something like it's 17 years that she last saw them. I think she says it on the bus ride. Yeah. She did explain to them on the bus ride. She did say to them that she's not in good with the family. She did let that much be known.
Well,
she didn't let them know she was going to leave them for dead just to collect money. She left that detail out.
Adam, she literally said in the movie, she said she was getting a lash for every year that she was gone.
Yeah, every year she was gone. Yeah.
Well, I was just trying to say she at least got humped 17 times, but I wasn't right. That's okay.
It was once a year.
I just figured 17 times in one day because if you're gonna get a lashing like that, you ain't gonna want.
Wait a minute, Adam, you drawing from your own experience of only once per year?
Yeah, no. Well, because she was gone for 17 years, so
Yeah, Soul Assassin. This one came the remake. They said I think it said 2014.
Wait, they do it once a year?
I don't know. This woman doesn't need to be having sex anymore because if she's going to procreate, she's just going to be a fucking murderer again. So she don't need to have sex anymore. Well, she probably same shit would have happened with this new guy probably.
Yeah. Well, it was nipped in the butt anyway, so she ain't having any more kids.
Fucking scumbag. But all right. Spoiler alert: the mom gets it. The mom gets hers. The grandma don't get hers. Grandma got off easy. I think Grandma got off way too easy.
With the leg of a fucking table or something.
It wasn't even a beating. It was like 2 hits.
Yeah, that was such bullshit. I wanted to see teenage rage.
Yeah, I wanted to see fucking a beat down with that thing.
It opens up so nicely, but then you find out that that's the uncle.
Yeah. When you find out, you're like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. So I wonder if that was in the book too. So they have like 2 incest angles. Like have more, all the incest you fucking could get in one book.
I asked my wife about it because apparently she has read the book and she's seen the movie as well, and she says, "Yeah, this movie is tame
compared to the book."
Oh boy.
I don't want to know then.
That's probably like explicit graphic sex scenes in the book.
I told you. They were doing it in front of the grandmother in the butt. It's like
just out of curiosity, I wonder if old Steven, let's get the pedophile train moving, King had anything to do with this.
Probably.
He did. He amazingly enough, he didn't write this. Amazingly enough, you didn't think he did, but no.
The way the words are wrote, there's a picture of the sexual act that's going on. You read it and you realize it's no Vaseline.
And then the mom has to show off the fucking lashing scars to the kids. All right, the mom gets her flogging and then knocks on the kid's door. Mm-hmm. And then in comes grandma, like basically bragging to the kids that the mom just got 17 lashings for every year she was away with you bastard children, you pieces of shit, you. So, all right. So how does the physicality start here? What happens? Does she slap Christy Swanson?
It's because the girls start getting into it, and then the little girl, right? Because she's the one who gets bitch slapped.
The little girl gets picked up by her fucking skull by the grandmother. And then the little boy with the afro jumps on her like a fucking dog and bites her leg, and then kick to the face.
Over too, like
kick to the face, and then pimp slap. And then she's like, I like the son had the son. He should have got that right then and there. He should have came in and just fucking beat the fuck out of this woman. It's right there. You should have known.
Oh yeah.
No, we can't wait this out. Waiting this out, it's just gonna get worse.
You would think, right? You would see the mother, the son, and the daughter,
like all together. Yeah.
The girl by her head, man, by her forehead. You would have figured they would, because she did. She picked her up by her forehead and then just like palmed her like a basketball and shit, crushing her head.
Yeah, her feet dangling off the fucking ground and shit.
And you would think as little boys biting them, the other three would come running in. Well, we know the mom's a piece of shit. So only but yeah, I was expecting like them to lynch this old bitch. No, that's not what happened.
It was like, it was right there. Someone fucked up. No, because like, you can't, but the thing is, if you were smart, then you would have a fucking 30-minute movie. No, you have to be fucking absolutely retarded and keep the thing going.
After being gone for 17 years and having 4 children with, being an uncle fucker.
Because it's like, hey, we can't all make it out of this alive, right? There's 4 of us. That poor kid, like, we don't even know if he got, like, taken to the hospital. No way he got taken to the hospital. No way they knew he had pneumonia. They just fucking, we don't even know if they buried the poor kid alive or not.
They probably fed it to the dogs and then they shit him out.
Yes, that's another one. It could have fed it to I don't know. They wouldn't have fed it to the dogs because then they would have.
Well, I mean, if
they wouldn't have dug a grave if they were going to feed them to the dogs.
So they're not pigs. So I mean, I don't know. But
that part with the fucking grave
that this woman does on these kids, on how they are shit, they shouldn't exist. I mean,
they're abominations in the hearts.
Oh my god! Like, and we're all finding this out like the kids are. So we're all like, "What the fuck?"
Yes, dark.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a Jerry Springer episode before Jerry Springer.
Psychological thriller in your noodle right then and there, man.
You kind of get horror vibes from this movie too, man. I was getting horror vibes from it.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's the giant creepy mansion that could do it for you.
The Bates Motel seemed a safer place to stay.
I like when they tried the jailbreak. He got the boy. So it's Christopher. What's her name? Not Carolyn.
I don't know if you got to hear Christy Swanson say your name many, 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 many times. My brother Christopher. So happy about that. My middle brother Chris. He now knows what it would sound like if Christy Swanson were to say his name. It's so funny.
The mother's name was Corinth.
Correct.
The mother was Corinne. And then the 2 youngest are twins. I forgot the little girl's name. The boy was named Corey. Poor Corey doesn't make it out of this alive.
No.
And then he starts to get this look on him.
Well, he was also drinking his brother's blood out of his arm.
He starts to get the rings under his eyes like Beetlejuice. And then by the end of the movie, all 4 of them have that. Yeah. That's how horribly treated these children were.
Poisoning them.
The Bundys were better parents than this fucking mom is.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever seen the mom before? Anyone ever fucking see her in any movies before?
She looks really familiar.
She looks like something like she would have been a sitcom actress or something.
She does look that way, yeah.
Yeah. I've seen her in stuff, but I can't put it together. As I'm looking at her face, like I know I've seen her and stuff.
Let me see who played her. I see who played her. And the girl's the little girl's name, I forgot her name, so I want to see that too. So the mom, a Victoria Tennant.
I don't care. That forehead pickup palm of the skull was beautiful. Like midget chunking.
And the twins were Corey and Carrie. Okay. Oh, it's one of those families. Anyone ever know one of those families where all the children have the same first initial?
No.
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 You know, like a Joshua, Jonathan, shit like that.
No, I was lucky enough to not have that.
Yeah, I knew a couple of families that have that.
Right on.
I'm trying to think. Maybe like a brother and a sister, like one or two, but not like an entire family that all have.
I've known people where the whole family. It's like one of them. It's like the parents fell in love with one letter and decided to fucking just go crazy.
Well, I mean, like mine, Brendan, Samantha, Alex, you know, so.
Or you could do the crazy thing like George Foreman and name all of them George.
Yeah. Well, they said he did it because of all the brain damage he was getting. It was easy to remember their names.
Hey, what's your name, George? Hey, my name's George too.
She was in the Dogs of War.
The mom?
Yeah. A bunch of shit. What's his name? Not Martin Short. Steve. It's the other one of the three amigos. The fuck's it?
All of Me? Is that All of Me?
All of Me, yeah.
What was LA's story? Is it a movie or a TV show? Oh, it's a movie. Okay.
Movie. Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, she's pictured in that thing too. 88 minutes. Okay, well, she was still doing some acting. Dante's Inferno. Oh, she does voices for.
Everything I've seen that she's done on television is shit that I've never seen, that I've never watched.
Yeah,
that's about right.
The original Handmaid's Tale.
She was on an episode of the 80s version of The Twilight Zone and the 80s version of Alfred Hitchcock.
I mean, she looked pretty good with those lashings all over her back. And half naked.
She wasn't actually a bad looking woman either. No, yeah, she was a little older, but she wasn't a bad looking woman.
Oh, completely bangable with the lights on.
Yeah, she was milfy.
And she aged gracefully too. I mean, she didn't turn into a complete like fucking witch monster.
Like a Botox nightmare.
Yeah. She got some class to her. That's good.
You know who ended up horrible like that? Priscilla Presley.
Oh my god, yeah.
And that was such a shame because, oh my god, she was so fucking hot in the Naked Gun movies, man.
Oh yeah, she was.
Like you could tell she had work done, but she wasn't a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then.
So
the wall.
At least these kids make it out, though. At least 3 of them make it out because who knows?
I don't know, man. I think that little girl's got brain damage from her skull being picked up and crunched. Pressure of the brain.
All right. Well, at least they didn't bury her on the estate, fucking in. Like, all right. We also find out like they just walk away at the end of everything. They just walk away. Like they didn't fucking call the cops. They didn't call the FBI. They didn't try to set the mansion on fire on their way out. That grandmother is a piece of shit. The grandmother has their dead brother buried on that fucking estate. Like, help needs to be paid for all this. Like, it shouldn't just end with the mother fucking tripping over her own feet and hanging herself with her bridal gown. That should just be the tip of the iceberg. Yeah. That just needs to be the beginning. I don't know, man. Justice needs to be served in this.
Yeah, because nothing happens to the grandma or the.
No, she's just standing there with the bitchy look on her face, looking out the window, holding her fucking Bible again. She caused this whole fucking thing.
From the look she gave, it was like she was almost like happy that they finally stood up for themselves and left. Like that's the vibe I got.
Oh, they impressed her. Ooh, big deal. Yeah, their brother's still buried in her yard.
Wait, time out. They impressed her because they killed the mother.
Impressed her by fucking beating her head in with that table leg like the kid should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know she's going to be okay. She could be, again, have a busted skull.
Who writes these fucking stories?
I don't know, but this was a great movie, by the way, for you to find for us to do, because this is hilarious.
I could tell you, usually the people that write these kind of stories, 9 times out of 10, Vinny, are women.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see who wrote this.
They got sick fantasies.
I'm gonna say Canadian adopted.
We'll see who wrote this.
Who wrote it?
VC Andrews.
What does VC stand for?
VC, and if it's initials like that, it's usually a woman.
Mm-hmm.
If it's initials like that, it's usually a woman.
Or
Cleo Virginia Andrews.
it's a vagina.
Yep. That means they get sick fantasies about their male.
Yeah, she got family issues, not just daddy issues. She got all around family issues.
Some uncle fucking, and yeah.
Yeah, once I saw VC, I knew it was going to be a woman.
Yep.
It was like the same with the woman who wrote The Outsiders.
Yep.
Well, at the end of the day, you know what? It's something to talk about with this movie.
Should I just keep this picture up the whole time? Just this one picture.
Really? Of her, like,
I know. I was trying to find one. I
swear to God, the wrestlers of today could learn from this woman.
Yeah, I wanted to see the photo of her kicking this kid in the head. That should have been
cutting him like a midget,
like a scene from The Warriors or something.
It was. It really was.
Here's the kid. Here's the son telling her. This is what the son does.
Did you say The Warriors?
This is the son's big move to curse her out and get her out of the room. Wow. You really did a lot there, buddy. His big move was
when he took the table leg and beat her with it.
But he didn't finish the job.
There's no way he
job, and now this woman is alive to fucking punish other people. There's going to be someone else for her to fucking treat like this, even if it's not in her own house.
There's no way a teenager, because he's a teenager in this movie, with their hormones and rage would not.
He could have just speared her. He could have given her the fucking spear. Like, jump over the bed and fucking boom. Right into, like, the bookcase or something.
Yep. Look at all them steps we see her going up to get to them.
And that old dusty-ass fucking mansion she lives in. The cobwebs in the attic and shit.
We're talking about her vagina?
Yes.
Yes.
And then
that's where they all came from.
Then there's the house she lives in, you know? After her dash cave full of dust.
So, all right. Let's see. They had to so they got someone else to do the fucking script, obviously, right? They couldn't just. Let me see.
This is one of those crazy movies that, like, you never.
Oh, I can't. That doesn't say.
You never knew it existed, but your world's better now having seen it and know it exists. Kind of a thing.
I knew this existed because I knew. I actually remember
know how bad it was till you just watched it, though.
I even remember seeing the commercials for this when it was on when it was in the theaters. I actually remember. All right, so. It was directed and written by the same person, Jeffrey Bloom. So I wonder how far off he strayed, how fucking crazy he's, how much craziness he strayed off from compared to the movie, to the book.
It almost makes me dare to see if.
Well, like I told you, the wife said it's drastically different. It's like you should basically. She said it's 10 times worse.
I believe Mrs. Pig, man. I'm saying now. I wonder if it's on because I'm not going to read it, but if I could listen to it, if they've got it on book that you can listen to.
Don't do it. Don't do it. When my wife,
audio incest sex scenes.
Don't do it. There's going to be some disgusting shit in there. You're going to like.
I'm just waiting on her to hear her voice go. Do
it. Someone's gonna walk in on Adam listening to fucking graphic incest, fucking sex scenes play out.
Well, I mean, people will sometimes just break down the book too. I mean, I trust what she's saying. I'm just meaning there either could be a review. Or if they had the book, you're not going to probably find that book on YouTube to listen to. I'm just saying.
And then he slowly joined her in the bathtub. Walking on that part.
If the audio is sitting going and Christy Swanson slips into a bathtub naked and starts playing with herself, I'd be like, yeah, I'm all in.
Hey, I'm going to hell, but the ride's gonna be fun. I'm banging.
Yeah, Christy Swanson was. So you said she was at 18 at this point.
She's the dime, man.
Yeah, Christy Swanson was always
when they had her in that bra, Jesus, those tits looked amazing. And then she's in the bathtub and she's shaking her legs, and it's like, oh boy.
Plus, I was a kid before. I was a kid at this time, so I was younger than her.
Uh-huh.
It's all right for me to fucking look back at it this way.
Yep.
It's okay. She's older than me.
Yeah, looking back at a woman who's older than us, and at the time too was still legal, so.
And was still in Hollywood. She was still allowed in Hollywood at
Yep.
that point because she's pretty much blacklisted now, right?
Yeah, because she likes Trump.
Yeah. So she joins the ranks of. She joins the ranks of like James Woods and Dean Cain. Like you'll never see me work in this town again.
Yeah, Robert Davi.
Robert Davi's on that list. Kevin Sorbo's on that list.
Kevin Sorbo, that's another one.
All good actors.
Clint Eastwood and
Eastwood's on that list.
Yep.
Fly, yeah.
Mel Gibson. But Mel Gibson's still getting work, and he's still firmly against the fucking left.
What sort of work is he getting, though? Is he getting, like, these Netflix movies or something? Or is he actually getting, like, theater-released movies? It's like what Bruce Willis was doing, like, before Bruce Willis lost his mind, he was doing anything. Like, he was doing Netflix movies and shit.
There's a horror movie coming out with him.
With Mel Gibson?
Yeah, it feels like it's a little bit like kind of Stranger Things vibes to it. But, yeah, it looks pretty good. I saw a trailer. I forgot the name of it, though. And he is still directing the resurrection of Christ there. He's, Whoa.
Is this a sequel to The Passion?
Yep. He's doing it. It took him 7 years to write the script.
You know what? There was a
movie, man.
Well, one of his big directorial ones that a lot of people were shitting on initially was that Apocalypto.
That movie was great.
That was a great fucking movie. And I don't know if you've seen the other one. I forget how many years ago. It wasn't that many years ago. Did you ever see Fat Man?
No.
Yes.
So,
yes.
He's like that nasty Santa Claus. That was a very good movie.
And he was in Boss Level. Boss Level was an awesome movie.
That's right. I forgot he was in Boss Level. He's the bad guy, right?
Yep.
I forgot about that.
That shit was great. I want to see that again.
Yeah, too bad that movie had no fucking ending.
It sort of did. I mean, they went a little extra sci-fi with it, but I don't care. That fucking movie was so good.
It was like Groundhog Day if it was an action movie.
Yeah, pretty much. And like the guy was like dying repeatedly and coming back, and he just kept getting better and better at what he was doing. He mastered everything. He would die so many times, so by the time he got to the end, he's like, yeah, he slaughtered everybody in that day. It was awesome.
What was that one? Oh shit. Wow, there was one where it was before Lucy Liu was famous, really, where she was like the dominatrix or something. Was that Payback?
Payback.
No, Payback.
Oh my god, that's a wonderful movie.
Payback, and what was the other one? Get Carter? Was that it?
Yeah.
Get Carter was Stallone.
Oh, okay.
That was another good one. Get Carter is a good one too.
Yeah, but didn't he did two that were kind of like in the same vein as Payback. He was Payback in another one.
Yeah, there was another one that was like Payback too. I forgot.
Ransom was good too. He was in that one.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, it was
pretty good. The M. Night Shyamalan one with the
I hated that movie.
I didn't see that one.
Signs. Oh, I hated that movie.
I like Gibson in it though.
Yeah, Gibson's great. I don't think there's one bad performance he's ever given. Like that, all of his movies are excellent. Well, his
the only thing I liked about you haven't seen it any, but what I liked about it without ruining anything, it's like old school horror where you don't have to see it. You can just feel it in the in the shot and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
It was one of those kind of style where it wasn't a graphic horror or shit like that. It's a slow build, but I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. It's no Passion of the Christ or anything, but again, just a bit of Mel Gibson. If they have just his roles in the movie, it's that's all you need.
Nice.
These kids could have used the help of Mel Gibson in this. They could have used the help of fucking Riggs. Riggs definitely would have helped save these kids. Riggs.
Hell, they Rambo, if we're going to talk about,
shit.
Where's Rambo at?
You really are crazy. I was watching the Lethal Weapon marathon today. I got Lethal Weapon on the brain right now.
I kind of guessed that.
You can never go wrong with the Lethal Weapon movies, though.
Yeah, I always forget because I back in the day, I really wasn't big into the Lethal Weapon movies. It was a long time before I even watched them. Mm-hmm. It just never happened. Don't get me wrong. I never was like, oh, I don't want to watch that shit. It's just movies I never saw. And now when I watch them, I didn't realize the daughter was hot. The fucking Danny Glover's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Red. Everything Danny Glover's in, it's the same shit.
Well, now he gets the dentures and he whistles when he talks.
Oh, he does?
It's hilarious.
Oh, so it's just a whistle out of control. It sounds like somebody's getting raped or something.
Pretty much.
Well, he does that whole birthing thing where he's trying to get the Lamaze. So, it's pretty funny for Danny Glover.
Yeah, why do I always have to hear him breathing? Like, Jesus.
I love him in Predator 2. He was so good in that.
Yeah, Predator 2 is slept on, man. Mm-hmm. A lot of people just for the simple fact that there's no Arnold in Predator, that's the reason why they don't like Predator.
I don't get it. Well, it's more of an artistic movie too than an action movie.
Like how artistic? Like you mean because it's a little bit more than hey, we're gonna go into the jungle and there's gonna be an alien.
There's so much that's in it, and then the backstory with the gun and all. You know what I mean? Like they could have just made just an action movie, but
there's beautiful shots in there. I mean,
like
I'm really
in
iconic.
The city too, with the Predator in the city instead of the.
Exactly. I thought it was awesome that they'd switch like a total switch up from a jungle to a city. Yeah. I thought even as a kid when that came out, I was like 11 when that came out.
My favorite scene is when he jumps off the fucking building, lands in the puddle
into the
yeah.
The alley. And then when he comes to take on King Willie, hell yeah.
Yeah, and he's just walking like we see King Willie like yelling, and then at that end of the scene,
you see it's his decapitated head with the scream in the background.
Oh, dude, that was the best.
You know what I think is cool about that scene too? Before the Predator drops down, you see a rock come tumbling. That's the first thing you see it here.
Oh yeah.
And then the next one, thoop. That was he makes the big thoop when he lands in the fucking puddle. Yeah,
dude.
Hell yeah, that movie was slept on, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
The part on the train, fucking how it's going back and forth to the lights flashing, and then it's going to the thermovision, and it just keeps going back and forth like that. Yeah,
I like that he stops when he sees the
baby. Yeah, we see she's pregnant. Yeah,
that was cool. I like that. But
man, these kids could have used the help of any one of those characters. They would have They would have at least took out the grandmother.
Right.
This grandmother has the same is less compassionate than a Predator. Mm-hmm. Holy shit. Right. And as we just said, the Predator didn't want to kill her because she was pregnant. This woman would have been like, boom. She'd have hauled back for a 60-yard field goal and fucking let loose.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
What a scumbag this woman was.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're abomination children. She did nothing wrong.
What do you call them, Vinny?
What's that?
What did you call these kids?
Flipper kids.
Flipper kids.
Yeah. When you get that incest shit, they come out with fucking their limbs look like that. They look like seals.
Yeah, but these kids seemed healthy and all right. They didn't seem like they had any problem. They look like normal kids.
They have mental issues. Look at that one kid. He was befriending a rat that was giving him the plague.
Yeah, but he's a little kid, and he's trapped in this prison that he has no idea what's coming.
True.
He was a little kid.
But look, he was a mutant, though. You didn't see that? he was a fucking albino wolf man.
That's true. Yo, this kid puts Robin Williams to shame with his hairy forearms.
He's gonna turn into Popeye the Chucky doll.
Yo, this was a couple months ago. We were watching The Howling 2. and they were having the wolf sex scenes, but they weren't like completely in wolf form. They had like the blonde hairs like hanging from them and shit. That's what it looked like. Yeah, I like me in my 20s. My forearms weren't that hairy. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, this kid had the fucking Robin Williams arms going, like the fucking Danny DeVito arms.
Mm-hmm.
But that poor kid doesn't make it out. So the mother's giving these kids poison cookies, this piece of shit. It's like the fucking mom in The Sixth Sense. Well, the mom that was poisoning her fucking daughter in The Sixth Sense.
Shit. Yeah.
Fucking scumbags. Like, she really could... So she had this plan that they were dead, right? That they're just dead once they get there. Because Christy Swanson says that. Like, she was... Oh, no, Christopher says that. He says to her... Because when they find out she's getting courted by some dude who looks like James Franco when he turns his head, but then when he looks at you the other way, he looks okay. He looks normal. He doesn't look like he's gonna grape you. He's not gonna be to you. So, all right, Christopher starts flipping out when he hears that she's getting married. Well, all right. Wait, this is even after.
Hey, Slasher, real quick.
Yeah,
The guy who plays the love interest, doesn't he kind of remind you of one of the brothers from the Goonies?
Which brothers? Oh, the Fratelli brothers.
Yes. Doesn't he remind you of the thinner Fratelli brother a little?
The one who was singing, the singer.
Yep.
Robert Davi.
Robert Davi. Yeah. Robert Davi. Yeah, he had a bit of a Robert Davi like pointy nose. He kind of had his nose. Yeah, Robert Davi. You also remember Robert Davi gets blown up in a helicopter in Die Hard?
Oh, yeah. With the black dude. They had the same...
Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah.
Their names are actually Johnson and Johnson.
That was so fucking funny.
Love that helicopter shot. No, the other one.
It's like, this is like Vietnam. He's like, I was in junior high, dickhead.
Yeah. Oh, this is crazy.
Agent Johnson. No, the other Johnson.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what? I think I should start doing the Die Hard movies too, if I could find them somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've stopped at part 3. I never saw past part 3. And part 3, people love part 3, but Samuel L. Jackson annoys the shit out of me in that movie.
I'm with you.
I can't really like it because he just annoys me too much. So, what did they make? 5 or 6?
And then there's Cop Out.
Oh, that's the movie that made Kevin Smith hate working with Bruce Willis.
Yep. Which that was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it is actually. There's a lot of good casting.
I didn't see it.
It's a good movie, man. It's just a buddy. Again,
yeah, the black dude is fucking amazing in it.
I have to not be in an annoyed mood. I was saying Tracy Morgan could get on my nerves sometimes.
Yeah, well, he was funny as shit in this.
Yeah, he's not over irritating at all, to be honest with you. Because I'm not I'm not a fan of his.
He was funny on Saturday Night Live. I didn't mind him on Saturday Night Live.
It's kind of like that in the movie. You get that kind of a vibe from him because I didn't hate him in it. I thought I was gonna hate him, and I didn't. I'm with Vinny. I enjoyed the movie.
Yep,
for what it is.
It was good.
So what the fuck was Kevin Smith on the movie? He was the writer or
no, he was the director. Just the director.
He directed it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's his movie. Yeah, he talks about it.
Oh, I didn't know he was the director. Bruce. I thought he was like producer or writer or something.
No, he talks about how Bruce gets up his ass about not knowing what shit is, and he's like, "Yeah, Bruce was right. I didn't know this stuff. I never learned it. I just half-assed it." Because I mean, again, we're talking about fat Kevin Smith. He did half-ass it, because he got by with what he knew, which was enough for his little world of shit that he made. And I'm a fan. So,
see, I know a lot of people look back at Kevin Smith with rose-tinted glasses. He was hit and miss for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did not like Chasing Amy. I know people fucking love Dogma. I did not like that movie.
I liked Clerks and Mallrats. Those were my.
I liked Clerks.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Clerks too. And I used to like Mallrats. But now every time I watch it, I can't get past how fucking annoying Jason Lee is. I hate his fucking character in that movie, and almost every line of dialogue he has in that movie gets me mad.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not good with fucking Kevin Smith. I think he kind of turns my stomach. There's certain things at the time when they came out I was okay with, but I can't stand his shit.
I haven't seen it like in forever either, but I meant like those were my two introductions in the '90s to him, and those were good. Those were.
And you know what? I liked the Clerks cartoon. I did like that.
That was pretty cool.
I actually did like that.
Yeah,
but wait, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back too. I like that. I like that movie too. That was the first movie I bought. First non-pornographic movie I bought on DVD.
It's non-pornographic. I have it on VHS somewhere, unopened. I was hoping to get Kevin to sign it.
He was writing comics too, wasn't he? Wasn't he writing a Daredevil comics?
He did a couple.
Daredevil, right?
And he did the Black Cat with Spider-Man.
I remember hearing people were pissed off because he actually killed off Mysterio, and people were pissed off. Like, if you're going to kill off Mysterio, kill him off in a Spider-Man comic.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what got that piece of shit Quesada into the position he got into, because they became friends with Kevin Smith, and because of that, that's one of the reasons why he got the opportunity to fucking take over, and they did that whole Marvel Knights bullshit.
I actually liked Joe Quesada's art. I did. I'm
gonna leave now. So.
I didn't mind it. Like he did Azrael, the way he did Azrael.
Yeah, that motherfucker traced over my work.
He did?
Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I told the story multiple times. Yeah, I almost beat the fuck out of him at a show. At an after party.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We scared the shit out of him. He ran out of the place. He was the guest of honor, and fucking he stayed 5 minutes and ran because I didn't know it. Had I turned around and picked up the fucking book that was laying there that nobody wanted, he was the guest of honor signing his one of his Daredevil books that nobody was picking up. So when we were leaving, I went, because we didn't even know why the fuck he left. The guys who were running the thing, they were super pissed off. And when we were leaving, I grabbed one of the books. When I got home, I flipped through and I went, "That motherfucker!" Dude,
what did he?
We were gonna kill him.
What did he trace over?
He traced over sample work that Joe Kubert had fucking handed him and said, "Give work to this kid. He's amazing." And instead of giving me work, he traced over. I had a Wolverine, a couple of Wolverine pages samples that he's like drinking at a bar. And he basically traced over it and made it Matt Murdock holding someone in the alley.
He completely changed the characters. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he changed the character. It was the same exact fucking drawing.
All right. By the way, everybody, this is the segment of the show where we get off topic from the movie and talk about something completely different. That happens every week. It took a while for us to get here, but no, we were actually talking about the movie for like 30 minutes straight. We had to get off track somehow,
We talk only 53 minutes in.
Only so much incest we can talk about. No, we were talking about other stuff even before the Joe Quesada thing.
Yeah, we can go back to Christy Swanson's legs.
Go back to incest
anytime.
Yeah, man, this brother and sister shit is weird, bro. I'm sorry, I never walked in while a fucking sibling was taking a bath and decided to pick up a washcloth. Be like, hey, let me help you with that.
Right? I mean, if anything, you'd probably drown said sibling.
That's some disgusting shit.
I mean, the only other thing, I'm sorry, but like for the movie wise, it would be you would take a shit and not flush it, And then you walk out of the bathroom, but then you got a shitty asshole. So who's really winning that argument?
Yeah, I've had to do stuff like that before in emergency situations. I'm not picking up a washcloth and being like, I'm going to be your assistant here.
No.
Mm-hmm. Fucking yes. So that made me wonder, were there deleted scenes where they actually decided to add. Let me see something when I check this. I know it's Wikipedia and all, but let's just see what it says, because there was something here. All right, so it says at one point Wes Craven was scheduled to direct the film and had completed a screenplay draft. Producers were disturbed by his approach to the incest-laden story.
I want to see it.
And Jeffrey Bloom ended up with writing and directing duties. Okay.
They're saying it's disturbing. We shouldn't be.
Well, yeah, let's get the horror guy to write this incest story. I'm offended. What did you expect? They were mortified or whatever it said, but it said disturbed. They were disturbed. You got a horror guy to write this. You know, why do these people not know what they're getting into sometimes? But it's the writing is on the table. On the wall. The shit is on the table for you to see.
Yeah. Wait, they shit on the table too? I would have been disturbed as well.
What, was Vince McMahon there?
Yeah, it was rat shit. It was rat shit from that kid's pet. He even named it. I forget what he named it, but he's Mr. Something.
McMahon.
Mr. Dysentery. Whatever you could get from a fucking rat is keeping it in a fucking bird cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they hang out in the attic since they're prisoners and they're in this fucking home. So they go up to the attic and take all the fucking dust and cobwebs off, and then they're chilling in the attic. That's where they see there's bars. They try a jailbreak. Oh man, we see there's also an armed guard, groundskeeper too. Do groundskeepers normally carry shotguns?
Yeah, when kids are trying to escape, I guess. They're climbing off the fucking roof. He's like, hey, those are those two kids who were fucking in the bathtub. I need to shoot them if they
those two Aryan-looking children that are in an incestuous relationship while they're prisoners.
No, he was like, those are vampires. I'm a vampire hunter.
Well, what was their plan though? Because they were gonna climb down on their own, and to just leave the two poor little ones to fend for themselves. If their grandmother happened to walk in at the time they were doing that and just saw the two twins, she'd have fucking beat them to death probably.
Hey man, after she skull crushed the first one, I'd be getting the fuck out of there. It's every man for themselves at that point. Bro.
But nah, man, those two little kids, they deserve better. They should have. I don't know.
You gotta break a few eggs.
Or going back to Lethal Weapon, they should have did like what Mel Gibson did in the first Lethal Weapon. Where he just jump off the roof, but there was no padding there. They could try to hit a bush. Maybe there's like a fucking bush that the groundskeeper didn't take care of.
Yeah, the brother was hitting that bush.
Oh, it was the 80s too, so you know Christy Swanson had a bush at that point.
Oh, yeah.
There were no, there wasn't
They all had bushes back
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were lucky, they at least trimmed that shit, but been through the jungles of the 1970s, just saying.
Just call me Tarzan.
This kid's Tarzan plan doesn't work because there's guard dogs and then the rope breaks.
We saw the dogs when they walked in. Like, what did they forget? There were dogs.
Well, it was so long since they saw the outside world, so yeah, they must have forgot. I can't remember what the time span was supposed to be in this. But holy shit. Like the mom just she's like gone. It might be a day, it might be a month. Who knows?
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Joe piece of shit, mom.
I mean, what is she taking a bath every day? Because I mean, she's in the tub for a good portion of the movie, so you got to figure you're not probably bathing once a week either. So living in an attic in some crazy old woman's house.
So I don't know. They're always in the bathtub. This kid's always like, he's there for her if she needs her back washed.
Again, Chrissy
Cersei, I love you, Cersei.
Wait, hang on. Oh man. Oh yeah, when the grandma walks in and sees us, she's furious.
Yeah, she's not too happy.
Brother and sister, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's a shame Chris Fisk missed out on this because he would have been waka waka.
Oh yeah, he would have been waka wakas all over the place.
Well, hold on. The grandmother didn't get furious at this.
Wait,
the grandmother never walked in on him in the room. He was outside the door when she was getting.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
But he still had the door open though.
Mm-hmm.
He had it slightly ajar, and the grandmother went ballistic.
Yeah, it's.
Well,
Matt. So imagine if she saw the backwashing.
He was looking at her though.
Yeah. He was looking at her through the doorway.
Yeah.
Flipper children be doing flipper shit.
Yeah, and that's when he flips out. He's like, "What do you expect? We've been locked in here. Of course, we're going to be seeing each other."
Is that why she's in the bathtub all the time for her flippers, so she can feel at home?
The movie Splash, she got to unroll her mermaid tail.
Yeah, they're all inbred.
She's like a seal. She needs water.
He's like,
got to keep that gash clean, yeah.
oh shit.
But y'all, man, so the son finds out that the mom is getting married to some dude named Bart. They have no idea who this dude is.
He's extremely jealous.
And the grandmother, we saw when Bart makes his entrance, he shows up with roses and he walks in, and then the mom's standing across the hallway. And then in the background, we see the grandmother looming. So we assume that, are we to assume that the grandmother arranged this thing to wipe away the 17 years of sin living with her uncle as a fucking incest loving woman?
I think it's her brother that was the cousin, the uncle. And I think that, yeah, she wants to kill these kids because they're an abomination. So the
grandmother basically arranged her to be married. Is that what it seemed like?
Because now you're back in the will. Now you go live your life with this, and we'll take care of your children. Meanwhile, she literally is just putting them in the ground.
George of the jungle.
What I got out of it.
You're in the jungle, baby. You're gonna die. Yeah. So, this. All right, 1987. So I was 8 years old when this came out, and we must have. So VHS was probably around the same year. So I must have been like 10 or 11 when I saw it. I think I might have been emotionally scarred if I saw it from the beginning to end, and the whole thing with the abusive grandmother and the whole making a family with your uncle for 17 years and having 4 children with him.
Even at age 12, this would have been a little bit too much for my brain.
Yeah, I'd have been a little disturbed from hearing
True love.
This was before Jerry Springer was on TV, so yeah, love knows no age or relation, right?
Or
family affiliation.
What are we in Arkansas?
Holy shit!
Yeah, we never got a location, right? They didn't give us a location of this.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's in Cousin Fuckerville. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I thought it was, what do you call it? The Rothschilds estate.
I'm seeing the description. It doesn't give a state.
Nope. I think it does.
I want to know the exact state where it is so I can stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah, right.
I fucking saw it off the map like that fucking Bugs Bunny shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right, so the wedding day happens, and Well, or for they also go into their little snooping around scenes, you know, because they're fighting for their fucking lives now.
Yeah,
and they find the will. The grandfather is finally dead, so the mother is got back in good graces with the father, and now she's in the will. They find out the grandfather is dead already, so, and then they find the will and see that if it's ever revealed to anybody that she had these 4 children, she was out for good, out of the will for good. And like we get one of the most fucked up parts, like cold-hearted scumbag parts, after the little boy is taken out of the house, supposedly to get medical attention. Yeah, fucking right. Even these kids should have knew better. And the mother just walks in, expressionless. He had pneumonia. He died. The funeral's tomorrow or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And just closes the door on them. Like, what a piece of shit. Like, oh my God. Like, if you ever wanted to strangle a movie character through the screen at a specific moment, this was the moment in that movie. Like, I don't know. It's so fucked up when people fuck with kids. Even like, like I know it's movies and all, but I knew a lot of kids who had fucked up parents. My parents were not like to this level of abuse. Like I knew people whose parents, let's just say one of them, I remember, I wasn't there for it, but I did witness this parent throwing items from across the room at my friend. And one day it was explained to me that one of these items, when I wasn't there, was a fucking steak knife.
Jeez.
So, yeah, when you hear shit like that, and then you see hear stories in the news, It bothers me when people fuck with kids. You don't fuck with kids. Kids may be dumb, they may be annoying, but they're kids. They have an excuse. There's an excuse for children. There's no excuse for adults to be this way. No excuse.
This is true.
And parents, there should never be parents if they're not ready to be parents. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
All that was keeping this family together was the fucking uncle, the uncle father. We'll call him Uncle Father. So, if Uncle Father didn't die, this family would have been happy.
Seems that way.
What a fucked up family this is.
Yeah, what a fucked up movie.
All right, so let's talk about the wedding of all weddings. So if it's revealed that the kid that she has the children, she's out for good. She gets zero money. She should also get fucking hung in the town square. But no, she gets hung at her own wedding. And good.
Good riddance.
Good. Christy Swanson comes up during the fucking vows, and she's revealing to everything, to everybody there. They're looking like fucking zombies. Oh yeah, let's also talk about the haircut. Oh God. The grandmother, we think the grandmother's going to go slashing Christy Swanson up with the scissors. Backhands Christy Swanson, so Christy Swanson's unconscious on the bed. And then she picks up the scissors and she starts cutting a really bad wig. They didn't even try to make it look like it was attached to a person's head. But And next thing you know, Christy Swanson has a haircut like fucking Moe from the Three Stooges. But anyway, so at the wedding, they're fighting, like they're struggling over something. And Christy Swanson and the mother go barging outside onto the balcony. The mom slips and snap. Snap goes the mom's neck because she's hung up on the fucking, whatever, is the greenhouse? Was that a greenhouse she fell into?
Yeah, well, it looked like something like that, or like this, like what the hell they call
At least the roof of it looked like a greenhouse. But anyway,
It
good.
was a garden trestle.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. The trestle.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, good riddance to the fucking mom. Whatever however the hell, whatever she fell through. Shit, she should have fell off the fucking Empire State Building into a volcano, but that's wishful thinking. Piece of shit.
Sounds about right.
You got what you deserved, you piece of shit. And then Christy Swanson gives a speech, and then the children hold hands and walk off, and the grandmother's standing there. The grandmother's standing there watching them leave. If only like Rambo would have shot through the window at one of those exploding arrows. If anyone needed an action hero, it was these children right here.
Yeah.
Forget about those guys back in '85 that were still held captive in Vietnam. They should have sent in Rambo to get these kids. But yeah, this is a very, very fucked up movie. Flowers in the Attic. And I wonder what they did with the... judging by the standards of movies in the 2010s, if the remake of this came out in 2014, I would guarantee that they kept in the brother-sister incest relationship.
Yeah, I think they would. Creeps.
But I would say score... I'll give this a 7.5. Very fucked up story. Mm-hmm. And then when you find out that it could have been way more fucked up, you know, it's a bit of an unsettling movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, though. I would say it was good. Kept my interest.
Yeah, not bad.
What do you say, Adam? What do you give this one? You still with us, Adam?
Hey, Adam.
Oh, all right. If he ain't here, I'll throw it to you, Vinny. What do you say, Vinny?
Yeah, I go about a 7. I mean, yeah. I mean, the subject matter is disturbing, but they still did a pretty good job with it. There's just a couple of weird loopholes that just kind of don't make sense to me. But yeah, that's why I said, yeah, about a 7's pretty accurate.
I'm still wondering what the hell their plan was once they got out of the castle. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking the same fucking thing.
Like, you can't leave those kids with them. You can't leave those kids in that. And the fucking butler, too.
Mm-hmm.
The butler who stands at the door like he's a mafia goon or some shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 7, you say? Okay, well, I have a feeling Tommy's going to go low here, right? What do you say, Tommy? Oh, did we lose Tommy, too? We lost half the panel in one fucking show.
He's on mute.
Yeah, he's on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you want?
What's up, Frankie? How you doing? Yeah, Frankie gives Christy Swanson a 10. Yeah, I do, too.
Yep. I give it 10.
Especially her and fucking Buffy. Oh, my God, she was hot as fuck in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I hate Buffy.
The movie I remember being better than the TV show. I didn't like the TV show.
I didn't like any of it.
Oh, you didn't even like Christy Swanson? You hate Christy Swanson?
I can't stand her.
He's like, she's too fine.
He likes his Christie's a different way, just not Swanson.
I give it the old Krispy Kreme.
Yeah,
okay, so here's what I want to say about this movie. I think this is required watching for all up-and-coming parents on how to properly discipline their children when they're getting out of line. I think this is a must. This should be in every school.
Send them to grandmas? That's the punishment.
I am going to give this the Ralphie Fantasy Dream teacher score of A+++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ plus, 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 plus.
Wait, all I heard was pluses.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
All right. Since you're back, Adam. Adam, are you back, or are you just semi back? He's kind of back. He's kind of not. Adam. You can do it, Adam. Adam. Oh, he's almost out of gas. Adam never makes it to the end of the streams.
I know.
I thought I was going to be able to get to the finish line with Adam this time.
Yeah, I took a nap to make sure I'd make it this time.
Nice.
I'll give a score for Adam. Adam scores this he'll score it a 6.5. There you go, Adam.
Nah, there's no way. Adam never scores that low. It's got to be at least an 8.5.
But the Joker isn't in this movie. The Jokerized grandma would be a horrifying character.
See, but you're not taking consideration the I'm slightly buzzed score that Adam usually gives, so it's a little bit higher usually.
Is he still with us? Adam, if you're still with us, type in the private chat, Adam.
You muted.
Did this movie touch you in a funny place, Adam? Is that what happened?
Did this movie lock him in the attic?
Possibly.
God damn it, you guys! We lost Clyde.
All right. Well, I was ready to wrap up. So,
something I probably should have made sure the uncle did.
I'm not sure what movie I'm going to do next week, but I will do a movie next week.
Nice.
And probably do a couple gaming streams during the week. So, I'll go down the line. Thank you, Vinny, for fucking coming and chilling and watching this holy fucking hell of a movie.
Wild, man. Fucking wild.
We went off track from the usual type of stuff we watch, but yeah.
I should be. We're doing Primal tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah!
Season 2, starting with episode 5. We'll see how many we'll get through, but again, there's only 10 in the season, so fucking awesome show. So get ready for that. Tune in.
Hey, you want to throw your link in there? Go ahead, man.
I don't even. I mean, you guys know it. It's at Vinny.
Or if you got something else popped up that you can't do it, that's all right.
Yeah, I'm fucking half asleep. So
I got you. But like on my channel, you're always welcome to go ahead and do that, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. But folks. So tune in tomorrow at Vinny Art on YouTube. You guys know the drill. Man. Thank you. This is fun.
Yeah,
crazy.
It always is. I always enjoy watching these movies with a fucking crew of people, so we could all fucking just bug out.
Yeah, man. Get all crazy and do disturbing things together.
All right, what's scarier, the attic or the basement?
I put my answer in the chat, dude. And you read my answer.
Because Biden's in the basement. All right, but what if someone equally fucked up is in the fucking attic? What if Hunter's in the fucking attic?
That's true.
Yeah, but he only goes after those underage, so you've got nothing to worry about.
Alex is taking aim at grandma. All right. Hey, Adam, you back yet? Adam.
Yep.
Well, first let's get your score. What would you give this?
I enjoyed the tear that was, man. This is a 10 out of 10 because it's psychological. Shit. You don't know where it's gonna go.
Perfect fucking score from Adam. Holy shit!
I like it. It's a psychological thriller, and Christy Swanson's awesome.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Oh, perfect fucking score. Insane. So, Adam, go ahead. What you got going on, bro?
I have no idea. I don't even know what day this is anymore. I can't keep track. No, you're going to have some more stuff going on. We're going to be doing more toy reviews on Fun University and sharing the fun out there, being part of the United Underground with Tommy and Vinny and yourself and Trina. We're just going to keep doing what we do. There's no plan here. I love it when it comes together like it does. And no place I'd rather be than here with such fine fellows watching these crazy movies every Saturday night. And there's no place I'd rather be.
Thank you for chilling, bro. Thank all you guys for chilling. I enjoy a good crew of people. watching these crazy fucking weird ass incest movies with incest grape. It's all insanity with these movies. But yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, not sure which one it's going to be next week, but it's going to be next week. And RR Soul Assassin, Frankie. Anybody watching on the replay? Always appreciate people coming through and checking out whatever bullshit I gotta throw at them. And yeah, I'll go out on this one again. Peace out, everybody.
What's up, DiBiase, punk ass bitch? Oh,